Okay, babe, where are we?
We are in Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Reagan National Airport, our nation's capital.
What day is it?
It is, I don't even know, Saturday morning?
Oh, it's Saturday morning? Weren't we supposed to be home Friday night?
We were supposed to be home Friday night. Actually, well, not this time because there's a time change. We were supposed to be preparing for a nice, relaxing massages to decompress our feet and back from this long, arduous walking tour of Europe that we did. But
what happened?
Instead, we stayed at the Hampton Inn in Alexandria, Virginia.
We did. So to sum up what happened, yesterday we left Barcelona.
Beautiful trip.
Beautiful trip.
Beautiful flight.
Beautiful flight. Had the whole road to ourselves. We got to Newark.
Newark, the armpit of the country.
God loves Newark too, but
not as much.
Maybe not as much. So we had a few problems. One, the plane's staff, crew, whatever, was delayed, and so our flight was delayed. And as soon as we knew our flight was delayed, my baby went to the ticket counter and said, "Hi, our flight's delayed. We're afraid we're going to miss our connector. What can we do?" And the guy basically said, No, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's back it up a little bit. Because the gate agent,
that's right.
Those of you who follow my Facebook, as I walked up to ask him about it, was talking about his side piece he has in Michigan. So right now we're talking about uber professional.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing wrong with having a side piece in Michigan. I mean, I don't, but anyway. He's like, "Oh, you know what? When's your connection? Is it after 5?" And I was like, "Well, we're boarding at 5:10." He was like, "Yeah, you're probably not going to make that. You might want to go over to customer service." And I was like, "Thanks." Customer service, waiting in line 10 minutes, 15 minutes while this child runs rampant and starts crying and jumping up and down on the scale. I don't even know why they have a scale in customer service, but the kid's fucking jumping on it. So we get up to the counter, and this polite young United person says, "Yeah, you got enough time. It's like 30 minutes, right?" That's it. I'm like, are you sure? Because we need to get to Oakland or San Francisco or something tonight. You know, we can't miss this connection. You know what? If it gets delayed again, come back and tell me. But just go over there, back to the gate, and maybe you'll get lucky.
So we didn't get lucky.
We did not get lucky.
Can I back up real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to say that I've been a traveler all my life.
On the road of life?
On the road of life. I feel like I've been through every major airport there is in the world. And my standards are quite high when it comes to customer service. And right now I'd like to give a message to TSA. Now I'm going to say 75% of the TSA agents that we've run into enjoy having a job. They like being employed. But the other 25% are major assholes and douchebags. And the only reason I've held my tongue through this whole motherfucking ordeal is because I don't want to get shot in the head.
Or even worse, put on a do not fly list.
Or even worse. This ordeal has affected me. As you can all see, I have on no makeup. This took courage for me to do this video this morning. I'm sorry, I know I'm making it all about me right now. But I had to use hotel lotion for my face. I never wanted my boo to see me like this.
She also never wanted me in the frame.
But I also felt it was an important message we had to get out to everyone this morning. So anyway, back to the trip. So
we got out of the plane.
And obviously missed our connector.
Now you just ruined the ending. There's no reason for them to watch.
No, keep on going.
We get out. There's no gate agent. They're like, "Hey, check your connections at the gate agent." All right, yay, gate agent. Nobody's there. There's no monitor because it's the smallest little armpit of a not Dulles airport, and so there's no screens. We run around. We finally find someone. He's like, "Oh, you're in the wrong concourse, man." And I was like, "Yeah, that's where my plane let me off." Oh yeah, no, okay, okay. You got to go out and around,
Back
which
through
means
security.
out of security, back through security. We're now, it's 3:30. Our flight leaves at 3:40, 3:50. No, 3:40. It was probably 3:20. We get out. We get through security. Security again's a bunch of assholes. Like, you know, we've got this process. We're lean, mean security getting machines. We have all of our laptops out. We've got everything else out. 4 people in front of Susan just leave their bags on the belt. They tell Susan, stay with your bags.
You know, and you know why they told me to stay with the bags.
It's because you're a woman.
Because I'm a woman.
Anyway, so we get to the gate, and it's about 7 minutes for our flight is set to depart. Oh, we shut the door, and I'm ashamed to say, I said, the fuck you did, because they just fucking told me in Newark that we were going to be fucking fine, and then they took us to a fucking gate and made us go back through fucking security. They immediately called a supervisor over. This is the man who said the fuck yous. And I said, actually, I said a lot of fucks. I said no fuck yous. And then there was the douchiest couple ever. And they were like, but we have first class tickets. What do you mean?
Oh, I'd like to tell this story. So there was a couple behind me in security, and the woman was saying very loudly, oh, I'm about to go postal. I'm about to go postal. This is ridiculous. We're about to miss our flight. There's a lot of flights out there. I had no idea she was on our flight. But unfortunately, when I ran up to the gate to meet my baby after the fuck yous, I know he didn't say fuck you, baby. They happened to be right behind me. And I thought, this is going to be interesting. So the woman immediately starts yelling about how they have first class seats and they want to be let on the plane immediately. They want the doors to be opened for them. They bought first class seats. They probably said first class seats 17 times in the span of 5 minutes. So I was already irritated. But again, I didn't want to get shot in the head. So I actually held my tongue, which was very difficult for me, because I not only wanted to curse out the attendants that were helping us, but also turn around and tell this couple they are the problem with America.
The entire problem.
The entire problem. Meanwhile, they go to the next agent to be helped, and the gentleman asked them how they paid for their first class ticket. And I noticed the woman, she didn't want to say it too loud, but she said, points. Oh, you didn't buy your tickets, bitch? You used points.
She said, no, I want another first class seat on another airline. And he said, ma'am, I can't buy a seat on another airline with your points.
I had a good laugh.
It made it a little better, I'm not going to lie.
It did make it better.
And then she was like, honey, to her husband, are you okay flying middle seats back home to Denver tomorrow? I find that unacceptable. We fly this area twice a month.
I found her outfit unacceptable. I found her dated hairstyle unacceptable. But you didn't see me, or you didn't hear me talking about that. So anyway, okay, so we didn't get the problem resolved. So the solution was?
The Hampton Inn in Alexandria, Virginia. Now, we passed 42 hotels on the way to the Hampton Inn. The Hampton Inn was, we'll get back to that. It was more or less lovely.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us a nice $15 voucher each for dinner. We had potbelly in the airport, and I love some potbelly, so that... It's all right.
I had a pickle. I was happy.
You had 2 pickles.
I sure did.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell you business, but...
Yeah, you just did.
I mean, 2 pickles. It's,
2 pickles.
It's just 2 pickles. We got a nice $25 taxi ride to the Hampton Inn in Alexandria, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we get? We had... I think that's probably it. And she told us, you call United and you tell them the business. She was a nice little lady with a foreign accent.
This is the attendant that
For United
that called a supervisor over because Sean said fuck you.
I didn't.
But I know you did, babe. But she was nice. She tried to redeem herself. She said, but please note, this is not Continental's problem. This is United. Please go to united.com, save all your receipts. I thought to myself, honey, you don't have to tell me nothing. There was one time I had a problem with my Singular phone bill. Remember Singular? They were before AT&T. And I called, and I complained, and I talked to Mr. Singular himself So on this flight, don't worry, Mr. United will be called.
Yeah. So
I know, what was his first name? Jeff something. I
Jeff
saw him in the
Singular?
I saw him in the video.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
United. Oh, he's gonna get a phone call from me.
yeah.
He's gonna get a phone call, a letter, an email, a letter.
That's what you get for putting your face on the safety video.
It sure is.
It's all about him.
It sure is.
So yeah, they gave us our stuff, and she's like, I don't know how to apologize. She was like, clearly they just passed the buck. She was like, that is a hub. They have flights going out every hour. We are a spoke. I forgot the actual terminology.
Whatever.
But yeah, it was a nightmare. And then when we got up this morning to take our shower with no laundry, no clothes, no bags,
Why you have to tell everybody that?
just a carry-on and a dream. We went in, and the bathtub, Susan had turned on the water in the sink
To brush my teeth.
to brush our teeth with our complimentary, flexible, bendy straw of a toothbrush. And she was like, you know what, the water's kind of backing up. That's weird. We went to sleep, we woke up. The thing has come out of the bathtub. Like there's like black sludge just creeping up and reaching up after us. So that happened. So otherwise, the Hampton Inn was lovely, if you don't mind black sludge in the tub.
Mm-hmm. So we called. We had to be moved to another hotel
Yeah.
room with 10 minutes to spare.
Yeah, and then we had to hop on this 4 a.m. shuttle to get to the airport. They don't even open the airport. Like, everybody's standing outside like it's fucking Best Buy and Call of Duty 5's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So I got through here. You got through here.
I would like to give a shout out to the TSA agent in Newark.
You mean the customs guy?
Mm-hmm.
The one that pulled us out of line
Mm-hmm.
to holler at you?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all look suspicious. Suspiciously beautiful.
He was a hopper too. Game recognized game.
Yeah, and then Susan insulted his heritage.
He said, "Are you half Korean?" I said, "How could you tell by the blue face and the tight eyes?" And he was like, "Yeah, me too." And I was like, "Oh."
Alright, we've gone on for 12 minutes.
We have. Again, I just want to express my displeasure. I hope we make another video blog after I write this letter, because I would like to read it to all of you. And to make this even worse, I tweeted about how great Service United provided to us at the beginning of our trip when I misplaced my scarf and they ran to our other plane. Oh, that's a whole other story. But anyway, they found my scarf. They were lovely. I was very happy about that. I wanted to commend them on their service. Right now, I want to kick them in the balls. Thanks, United.